What's up, guys? CliffBeats, no script, off the rip with the one and only,
your girl Karen,
the dancing queen, who's ready for the breakdown. This is 2.0 TDOSS. We have Eminem Habits featuring White Gold.
White Gold.
We just checked out Renaissance,
We did.
and we're jumping right into this. And like I said, this is Karen's breakdown. So she could tap me, pause, anything. I'll help her here and there. Do you want me to help you pause, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
Let's
but
give it a go.
so the whole point of this was, in case you didn't catch it, I'm going to say it in every intro just so you know. Karen's introduction to Eminem was through TDOSS. So she had no background on any of his music. So now she heard most of his music. There's still a lot of songs we missed out on, but I think she's going to catch a lot more. You ready to rock?
Ready to roll.
All right, we love you guys. Show love to Eminem. Go like, go subscribe, and let's see what Karen can catch.
Been waiting a long time for this shit. Long time no see. Thought you got rid of my ass, huh? Alright, here's what we're gonna do. You take this, or I put a bullet between your fucking eyes. Here, we'll split it. Half an Ativan, I'm driving straight out of van. In a black sedan, fast as I can. In Pakistan, getting chased by Pakistans. You know how I roll, bitch. I'm an avalanche.
It's my shit, I'm gonna spit it how I wanna spit it. Whoever gets offended, suck a dick and fuck a critic.
About to get retarded on this motherfucking shit. You can't say retarded. Shut up, midget. Shut up. We've been trying to break.
I forgot he said that.
You can't say that one either.
Oh, man. But you hear how it keeps going back and forth from the nasally to
Yeah.
Retarded on this motherfucking shit. You can't say retarded. Shut up, midget. Shut up. We've been trying to break the habit of saying any R words, but I'm still an addict, so it's getting harder. Been calling bitches hoes since a kindergartner. Since Jimmy Carter, now I'm kitty cornered, sitting in PC court with a shitty lawyer. Like damn,
You got an addiction, man. I know you can't get rid of me forever, cause you know that I'm prescription, man. Goddamn, I miss you, Slim. You got an addiction, man. I know you can't get rid of me forever, cause you know that I'm prescription, man. Next time I'll be in your van.
was just a kid from Detroit who knew how to destroy the booth and had a point to prove. Venomous still I poison youth sentences. I'm penning are just a toy with you, which is a joy to do. Slim is just a lyricist, hear the voice, his true sentiments. Got the women pissed and it seems like men are just off growing a huge clitoris.
She's tapping me.
Well, he said, got all the women pissed, and it's just like, well, look, I was a kid, and you were out here talking about killing women.
See?
It's not that I was mad. It's just that I'm like, dang, he'd kill me.
He killed me. So this proves her point and what she says, because people were like, oh, there's no way she didn't listen to Eminem, and I'm like, no, like some women were really offended by what he had to say.
It's not even that you're offended, but you're a kid and you don't understand the difference between somebody who is really just putting out artwork out and expressing themselves versus somebody who is actually just a crazy person that would, do all sorts of crazy things to their loved ones.
Yeah, which you end up learning. It's
100% as you get older, as you're not a kid.
There we go. That's one thing. But no, people were offended. I mean, there were pickets. Like you would know the backstory now. Like he was being picketed, but as a kid, it's different too. But let's see what else you pick up on here. So she's already picking up on that.
Who knew how to destroy the booth and had a point to prove. Venomous still I poison youth sentences.
Venomous.
Yeah.
Makes me think of Venom.
Yeah, Venom. He says venomous, but then poison the youth as well.
Yeah, so he's sticking to that concept of like I've been connecting with the youth and dragging them to think like me.
Yep.
The booth and had a point to prove. Venomous still I poison youth sentences. I'm penning are just a toy with you, which is a joy to do. Slim is just a lyricist, hear the voice, his true sentiments. Got the women pissed and it seems like men are just off growing a huge clitoris. Pussies, yeah, I probably annoyed a few feminists. I reminisce on them blowing a fuse over my points of view. Still I'm devoid of two shits to give. My thinking is primitive, but when it comes to giving it to anybody, boy is Bruce generous. And about as much of a
Oh.
When I think about giving it to anybody, boy, is Bruce generous.
I know what he's saying there.
Break it down for him though, because I can't. This is
why do I have to break it down?
Because this is your 2.0.
Oh, he's talking about Bruce Jenner, right? And then like transition to Caitlyn Jenner, right?
Yep.
I think that's their new name. And so he's picking at that because of the switch. So he's just being a jerk. But obviously he's making his Slim Shady point.
Well, he's saying, yeah,
He said, I know you're going to come at me for this. That's the whole point of why I'm saying this, because I know it's going to make you feel some type of way.
yeah, and he said this whole time. He said the whole point of me was just grab the pen and just to toy with you. It was just to mess with you all, and you all fell for it. The reason why I said you break it down is because people are going to get mad at me for doing your 2.0 breakdown. See what I'm saying?
Oh, I see what you're saying. But it's just I have a hard time saying that stuff because I know he doesn't stand by it. He obviously fights for rights, but
Yeah, it's just
he's picking at
it's
it.
being Slim Shady.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go.
On them blowing a fuse over my points of view. Still I'm devoid of two shits to give. My thinking is primitive, but when it comes to giving it to anybody, boy is Bruce generous. And I'm about as much of a boy as Bruce Jenner is. Cause I'm not a boy, I'm a man bitch. My speech is free as his choice to choose gender is.
This shit is like opioid abuse, isn't it?
Yep.
You got an addiction, man.
And he does say opioid abuse.
He does, right?
Not opioid. Everyone said, "Oh, Cliff, it's opioid." He said opioid, but it's supposed to be like I don't know. It's like a little bit of wordplay. He said opioid.
This shit is like opioid abuse, isn't it?
Yep.
You got an addiction, man. I know you can't get rid of me forever, cause you know that I'm prescription, man. Goddamn, I miss you, Slim. You got an addiction, man. I know you can't get rid of me forever, cause you know that I'm prescription, man.
Now, keep in mind that everyone associates Slim Shady with being on drugs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next time I'll be in your veins.
So you say, next time I'll be in your veins?
Yeah. I was-
Okay.
Next time I'll be in your veins.
There's times when I lay down to sleep, I argue with myself. Am I the only one who thinks it's way too I need help? Just a little bit, know a lot of it, I really gotta quit. Something's wrong with me, my God. Old habits die hard.
Look at you. What's the matter with you people? You're sad that people are mean? Well, I'm sorry. The world isn't one big liberal arts college campus. You're all pricks.
Now,
Is this off of South Park or something?
remember the kids? May I have your attention, class?
Yeah.
Remember he did the South Park voices? So, yeah, he does the voices from South Park as well. Screw you guys. He does Cartman as well. I can't do it, but yeah, here we go.
Well, I'm sorry. The world isn't one big liberal arts college campus. You're all pricks.
Mom shaming, dad shaming, yeah. Fat shaming, mansplaining,
Blah,
crybabies, attack shady. When
mad cause they can't tame me.
they come to censors like the Avengers, and they assemble like Prince and intern. A word like ginger into the N word. All these pronouns I can't remember.
Anything you want to break down?
He's really just saying here, like, everything has a label now, and it's impossible to keep up. And here come the Avengers trying to censor everything, thinking that they're saving the world, right? Like that, he's making a point and saying these people are coming at my ability to say stuff. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna say everything that I can here.
Oh, this
This
is
is what it feels like he's doing. He's like he's about to build up, and he's like gonna dump it all on the
exactly.
crowd. Ready?
I just want to see if you caught like the Prince, the symbol thing. Remember, ever since Prince turned himself into a symbol. So remember, Prince turned himself, but that's also a lyric from Without Me. This looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me.
Oh yeah, he does keep doing that, doesn't he?
Yeah, so he'll take lyrics from old songs. Yeah.
Mansplaining,
Blah,
crybabies, attack shady. When
mad cause they can't tame me.
they come to censors like the Avengers, and they assemble like Prince and intern. A word like ginger into the N word. All these pronouns I can't remember.
They are them, theirs, his or him, hers. Into them girls who bought tits to get attention.
Then get hit on by ugly men who are
Not in your league, so you pretend you're a victim and meet to them. Outrage, how fake.
Nowadays some gals they just clout chase. Look at me with sour grapes and your brow raised. Bitch, you ain't about head, about face. Little
Ooh,
Oh shit! He's not playing.
this was messy. There was some other stuff that he said in the beginning. Oh, when he says like turning the word like ginger into the N word, like he's saying you've escalated everything to the point where the things that you shouldn't actually say, it's almost like none of it matters.
Yeah, like now I'm having trouble saying the word ginger, ninja. Like you're using all the. But go ahead.
Yeah, well, even ginger is bad now. Like you
Yes.
can't say that, or whatever. And that's, obviously we're learning, but he's making a point to say that when you start to say this is bad, this is bad, this is bad, the things that are truly bad, they're watered down.
Exactly.
They don't mean the same thing because you've watered them down with all of this thing, with all this extra. And I think that's a little bit of the message that I wasn't collecting before that I'm getting now this time.
Yeah, because once you start taking people's words away, eventually you're left with nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Me to 'em, outrage, how fake. Nowadays some gals, they just clout chase. Look at me with sour grapes and your brow raised. Bitch, you ain't about head, about face. Little white, middle age, upper middle class with a glass of wine and your cigarette. Bitch, get off the internet. You ain't even fed your kids dinner yet. Parental discretion, mental aggression. My head's a Smith & Wesson. You're messing with a lethal weapon like an evil stepdad. I got it infrared like a ginger stepkid who pissed the bed. I do this shit in
See? I told you he was gonna do it.
I got it infrared, but I got it infrared. So I got it in for a kid named Red, but I got an infrared beam as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
With a lethal weapon like an evil stepdad. I got it infrared like a ginger stepkid who pissed the bed. I do this shit in jest and it's just a mess in there. Put your head. And if men wanna wear lipstick and women's underwear, who cares? This shit is their business, not bear. Witness beware, bitches to blare. Which on you scared? Bitches I'm surreptitious and square. Business just attack my therapist with a pair of scissors like Merry Christmas dresses. A Harry Krishna terrorist with the hair trigger.
With these buttons, I'm always pushing. Pain, I'm always inflicting. Protesters outside the shady offices living. It'll make you think that you had the game unlocked till they pick it. Only wait for me to explain it. Yes, I'm conflicted. What?
Game unlocked till you pick it, like picket
But
signs.
so they pick it as
Yeah.
well. Yeah. But we just talked about him being picketed. Yep.
It'll make you think that you had the game unlocked till they pick it. Only wait for me to explain it. Yes, I'm conflicted. Walking on eggshells like if I take it too far, is this it? Part of me gets it and wants to say I'm sorry and fix it. So all my statements are basically contradictory.
I'm a part of me. So he only says a part of. So I'm sorry. He cuts
Yeah,
himself up.
but that's, I like that he says that. Like, a part of me, I get it. I get where you're going with this. I get it. But then he's like, but then fuck it.
He's kind of like, a part of me wants to say I'm sorry for my past, but at the same time, it's like, dude, fuck you. Like, it's just words.
Is this it? Part of me gets it and wants to say I'm sorry and fix it. So all my statements are basically contradictory. Like using the F word for gay is wrong and offensive. And insensitive is if me saying the R word isn't.
Wait a minute, which R word? Rape or retarded midget? Not cool. Would this rhyme be okay if South Parker did it? Okay, screw you guys. Would it make you less angry if Cartman spit it? God damn it. And as far as what I just stated regarding midgets, you'll probably think I'll just say that I'm playing. I'm not, I meant it. Yeah. Swear to God, I see one of them little fuckers come at me. I'll pick it up by its legs and drop it and kick it. Marshall, your wicked face that you are addicted, but they gon' do me the same as the baby with all of this shit. Chappelle and Colin, they're calling shady misogynistic while raising 3 daughters. 2 graduated from college with honors. Summa cum laude. My sense of humor is probably twisted. It's painfully obvious.
You got an addiction, man. I know you can't get rid of me forever, cause you know that I'm prescription, man. Goddamn, I miss you, Slim.
Well, you heard them. He mentioned like the baby too. He basically got canceled as well.
Really? I had no idea.
Yeah.
But I really don't keep up.
I believe it was over some. I could be wrong here, but I think he said some stuff about other sexualities. Like, I could be wrong.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So like, just not okay.
Yeah. So this is really when like the cancel culture was out. You said one wrong thing. You put up the wrong tweet. Your career was gone.
But even when even when cancel culture was around, it's not like things were genuinely canceled.
Yeah,
You know
they
what I
were.
mean? Like, no, you could say that they were canceled, but here's Slim, who's been canceled.
But Eminem's an anomaly. He can't be canceled.
But I'm trying to think of like who else has been canceled. You end up somehow they still get some sort of infamy or some sort of fan base. Like there's something that comes from it.
Kind of, but there's a lot of people who get canceled. I can't think of their names because their careers are so far gone at this point that I can't really recall. But no, I mean, I could probably type in like who's been. He just mentioned the baby right there, so I can go probably type in who's been canceled over the last 10 years. Oh, I'm not done, but I could probably go through a list of people who's been canceled the last 10 years. But that was real. People were getting canceled. Like the one girl lost her job on The Mandalorian. I forgot her name. She was on the TV show. She put out a tweet about something, and you know. And then J.K. Rowling went through a bunch of stuff, and then bunch of people.
But but being canceled is where you like nobody gives you a job, you know, nobody gives you a platform. But I'm thinking even for example, like Chris Brown, right? He, after the whole Rihanna thing, he lost a lot of sponsorships, all of that happened. So like, okay, fine, canceled, sure. But he's still making shows, he still got fans, like
He wasn't canceled.
Still, that's my point.
Yeah,
there's this whole uprising of people who are upset about bad behavior, but in the end, they don't really end up canceled.
But that was like before the cancel culture. That was like 2009 time. I'm talking about like from 2000 and like 20 or 2000 like 19 2000 to like 24. It got real bad.
Yeah, but I guess what I'm saying is like you still end up with some level of your name
is
canceled,
still there,
right?
Yeah, your name is still there, of course, but so yeah, well, some of these people rightfully so. Danny Matheson, Diddy. Well, these people are just horrible people. But yeah, Doja Cat. I don't know. She got canceled. I guess so. I didn't know about that. From berating her fans to a fashion. I don't know what the hell this means. She did something.
Oh, that was the thing. Well, whatever.
Jonah Hill. I didn't know he got canceled. Sean Diddy Combs.
Yeah, there was like a weird exchange with a girlfriend or something.
Lizzo's been going through it with you know, the way she treated her background dancers, and you know, her going back and forth with tweets.
But I mean, so like there's that level of like, okay, if you have some level of hypocrisy, you show up and you're saying that you're almighty or you're like such a cool person, and then the world we find out that you're not. Well, people have a right to say, all right, I don't enjoy that anymore. Is it cancel culture, or is it just my right to say I don't care for you?
Let's see, who was canceled over just tweets? Several public figures, including Roseanne Barr, Gina Carano, that's who was working on The Mandalorian, Katie Hopkins, Josh Rivers, Alexi McCammon. I mean, people were being canceled for even talking about the vaccine.
But yeah, but that's my point. It's always been the case. People have always lost jobs for saying or feeling some type of way. And at the end of the day, you bounce back. You end up finding another way. So yes, people were actively saying, I no longer support XYZ, but these people were not ever actually canceled. You know, I mean, I don't know. Unless there was like a huge amount of money that was lost. But I would imagine that because you're in the cancel culture and your name's so far out there, you're probably even making more money because now there's controversy behind your name.
Maybe. Well, here's the thing, like just like that Gina chick, she was like one of the main stars in The Mandalorian. They instantly took her out. She lost her job.
Yeah.
She was never rehired and recasted for anything. Mm-hmm. You know, Roseanne, she had another show coming out and they instantly pulled that from her from a tweet. I'm not saying any of the things that any of these people said were right. I'm just saying the cancel culture was really out there, and that's kind of what he's touching on here, and just saying like, go ahead, come after me. You can't do it to me because I've been doing this. I am basically saying like, I started this shit and I'm gonna go out the same way.
Yeah, that's the point. Like ultimately, these people are still out there. They're finding different avenues.
Maybe, we don't know because we don't hear much about them anymore.
Yeah, but we just watched the video with Roseanne and Tom
not
too long ago.
Yeah, being featured in a Tom McDonald videos.
But I'm saying you're still getting things, like you're still in the rotation. You're finding another group of people that isn't canceling you. For every side that is canceling you, there's a group of people that are not. So all the while, you know, people are saying, oh, they were canceled.
So let me ask you this. So you said Roseanne's an example, right? She had a whole full TV set ready to launch and air. She lost that over a tweet, but she was able to make it into a Tom McDonald music video.
I mean, but that's also true of, like, for example, think of like Stephen Colbert now, like also lost an entire contract over
He's not being
a few
episodes. That's not the cancel culture though.
But it's the same idea is what I'm saying, that there's a group of people that are being censored and then they're being called out for it for whatever reason. They're not liked for whatever reason. They're being pulled off. And then there's other people that are still following. It's just a yin and yang. For every cancel, there's people who are uncanceling. People who stand behind whatever such and such did. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, people stand behind abusive men. And therefore, Diddy is still out. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm talking about. You might have been canceled, but you ain't canceled. You're still out there.
I don't know. Diddy, I don't think anybody stands behind. I don't think anybody wants to stand behind him, in front of him. Nothing with that. Nobody wants to be around Diddy.
I'm
In any
saying
capacity.
you don't follow. You're not part of that group, but there are people out there who support 100%.
Well, they're absolutely psycho.
That's my point. That even though there are people who are good or whatever who are saying that's not right, there's also another half of the world that are like, I stand behind that.
Look at R. Kelly.
Exactly my point. So you
People-
see what I'm saying? People
Yeah.
ain't really canceled.
Oh, he's in jail. He ain't coming out.
That's
He ain't
different.
getting paid either.
That's different than being like canceled by the culture or by society. That's law.
I hear you. I hear you. I guess in my mind, when I think of cancel culture, I think of a group of people coming together to get you canceled over something like a stupid tweet you put out one night just because you were just voicing your opinion, or, saying you were, say you were, a creator of the vaccine and you were a doctor trying to give out a warning to people like, hey, just a heads up. And then you lose everything, like your YouTube channel. And then now you got to go in front of the board, and then you're going to lose your license as a doctor and stuff like that for trying to help people when you have patents on the vaccine. Like,
Well, but that again, that's not cancel culture. That's something different.
what would that be?
I don't know. That's like censorship. No, I don't know. Anyways, we're losing off. We're getting distracted from the song.
No, for sure. Well, I mean, Eminem's talking about, the cancel culture, saying, go ahead, fat shaming, blah. Go
He's
cry,
making
baby.
a point. He's literally saying things that you think are canceled, you're not canceling them. You're really just giving them more play. That's really the point he's saying here. How he got that famous from all this controversy he made.
Mm-hmm.
He's literally saying you're not doing what you think you're doing with your cancel culture.
Mm-hmm.
You're giving these things a lot more attention than you would if you just shut up and didn't support it. But
Maybe.
going out there and doing the picket fences, now instead of the 30 people who knew about it, now there's 300,000 and then 300 million. Like it just increases over time through the concept of just hating.
Yeah.
Same thing with algos.
Yeah.
Isn't that like bad press is good press or whatever? Isn't that what they used to say? Same concept.
I don't know. I think it was a little bit different. Like I said, the baby's career never came back. So there's some people's careers who never came back over like a stupid tweet. That's all I'm trying to say, is that there have been people. And like I said, Eminem is a specific anomaly that you won't be able to cancel no matter what he says. But I hear what you're saying too. But different time periods, different people, different things, different situations, different things being said. But yeah, I hear you. I hear what you're saying. But yeah, some of these people have lost everything. But hopefully they do find other avenues, so they do have something else going on, because I don't really keep up with anybody's stuff. But that was Karen's breakdown, even though we went into a whole thing about who's been canceled and who has not been canceled. But you guys, I hope you guys remember the cancel culture. Or maybe I'm out of pocket. I just remember, even with me, like with certain stuff I would say on YouTube, like I couldn't say it anymore. They told me to change my whole intro. Like I had to like start conforming to like everything they wanted me to do. And when he dropped this album, since it's Eminem, they like let him say whatever the hell he wanted, like without having to bleep everything out, because he's gonna bring them in so much money. You know what I'm saying? It was a little bit different. It was like a shift in the culture. So he brought back the old Slim Shady. Eminem cleaned up a lot of his style too for the same thing. He started bleeping out like the F word and stuff like that on some of his songs, or he would spit them back so that his songs would be able to stay up on platforms and stuff. Yeah, so it's been a wild ride, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a wild ride. But this was Eminem Habits, Karen's 2.0 breakdown. And we got to talk a little bit about people being canceled. If you guys have any examples, comment down below too. We'll definitely read your comments and see what you have to say. Because yeah, like I said, like Karen's well aware that I'm not really too into like what's going on with other people too. And I'm a little bit behind on a lot of stuff, so I could be wrong. But please comment down below. Let us know if there's any more you want to add into the conversation. We love you guys. Is there anything you want to add, darling? No.
I think I've spoken enough.
I've spoken enough. We have Trouble up next, guys. That looks like a little skit. And then we'll jump into Brand New Dance. All right. So we love you guys. Stay safe and sound to the next one. Let us know if there's any songs that we missed out on too. And we love you. Please stay safe. If you ever need me, I'm always here. My Instagram is linked in the description down below. Thank you so much for giving us a platform. You will see a video pop up right here. You ready to rock?
Ready to roll.
All right. We love you guys. Please stay safe. It's on to the next one.